And yes, Alicia.
Let me add on to that. So I contacted the hearing center just to see, and they say, they are still under warranty, so it's, for one, it would be $500, and for two, it would be $1,000. And so now the question is the client responsible for that deductible, or are we to assist her financially?
You closed the case?
I did.
Done.
Successfully.
Successfully.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new case.
A whole new case.
So
Yes.
you go through the whole thing just like you would a new case. How long ago did you close it?
It was like last year.
Okay, so not post-employment
Yeah.
then?
No,
Okay.
It's over a year.
Financial need, all that kind of good stuff, you go right all through the normal protocol. I would advise, and this is just me, I would advise that client take out the extended warranty on this one. That client, I would say that client could come out of pocket for that, add that on.
Yeah, she
Well,
lost,
that's what I-
lost them at work apparently, and I mean, the whole crew is digging
Well, they're gonna
around
have
saying-
two options. First of all, you can have the hearing aid, it depends on the company. The warranty can be 2 years or 3 years. I've seen both, 2 or 3 years, it just depends on the manufacturer. And I always tell my clients, before the warranty expires, you need to check out your hearing aids. Go ahead and see if they need any kind of maintenance. In a lot of cases, they can be repaired and then that warranty can be extended. So this happens, I've seen this often. You can extend it without an additional cost if you go get it maintained before the warranty expires. If you wait till after it expires, you may have to pay out of pocket.
Yes, Paul?
Paul, what would prevent you from serving that client under post-employment?
It's been over
I'm,
a year.
like time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
Post-employment is up to 3 years, and it's a single service.
Are we
Just
gonna
about.
do a signal service though?
Yes, PES, post-employment services, yes.
Right.
It's a job station, she's still working at the same place.
This is a job retention.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yes,
We-
job retention, there's no longer job station.
Right, right. Job
That's wrong
retention,
terminology.
yes. We want this person to retain the job they have. My previous supervisor had kind of like a 1 year sort of rule. It wasn't a written rule. I know that there's a longer time frame on that. I would staff that with your supervisor and go through your appropriate channels to see which avenue she would like you to do that on. But my first thought was post-employment services. But if you're gonna get into, do we need an AWT eval? Are you sure? Because, I don't know, does that person need a Bluetooth streamer for their hearing aids?
We got that one last year.
You got that, you covered?
We got
Okay.
all those.
So-
It's something you need to assess.
Right, right. And just like you did in the first example, Alicia, we might need to do an evaluation on that.
Yeah.
And, it goes from there.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. And if you need help with, if at any time you have questions about your clients or about reading an audiogram or just staffing, running something through somebody, contact Jared or myself. We are here to support you in the field. And that's what we want to be at your avail, and we want you to be reaching out to us. So, with this, on the relay call, I personally would not get into the whole story on the phone. If you think this is going to be a new client, new referral and all that, make an appointment, get the interpreter, go through it that way. Our next module is going to be pretty in-depth on how to do an intake and actually what types of questions do you ask. For example, in the warehouse, I would ask, tell me how your hearing aids benefit you on the job. Tell me how they help you function in your environment. And we go that way. Here.
So like Rebecca said, you don't want to go in great depth on that video call because you need to keep in mind that we don't know if the video phone interpreter is going to be credentialed. Are they certified? Some people that work as video relay interpreters are not certified, and they may not have to, they're not bound to follow ethics of confidentiality. So you just need to keep things very simple, very basic. What do you need? Why? All right, let's book an appointment. We're going to make an interpreter request, and then you can go from there and go in depth in a person-to-person meeting and abide by confidentiality.
Okay, any questions on this last example? Y'all good? Woo-hoo. All right. So the last freebie for interpreting was brought to my attention. Have you ever been sitting with a client and you thought, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that? Don't tell the interpreter, don't sign that, because they probably already signed it. Yeah. So, and really, it's their due diligence to sign it and to make the playing field equal and accessible for our clients and consumers. So even if you make a faux pas or something like that you might do with a hearing client, maybe, don't tell the interpreter not to sign it because it's probably already out there. And ethically, they should sign it. Yeah.
If I see that happen and a deaf person sees that happen, then they're going to lose the trust that you built. And they're not going to trust the interpreter or the client. So they're going to have a hard time working with that client from thenceforward because you're going to have that violation of trust. Just keep that in mind.
All right. If there are no further questions, Ms. Hattie has already given you the evaluation. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your attentiveness. Thank you for being with us as we videotape this. If you have friends that might like to watch this later on and join us working with clients who have hearing loss, then we'll have it ready. But feel free to contact us at any time. Thank you all and safe travel home.